So now I'm going to be performing my eye exam video. I'm going to start with palpations of the eyes and the face. So I'm going to palpate the orbital and then just the frontal bone to see if there's any deformities, zygomatic, and everything seems to be fine. For my visual general inspection, I don't notice anything abnormal, like no discoloration in her eyes, no discoloration around the skin of the eyes, or any deformities. Do you have any problems, any eye pain or vision problems? Mm-hmm. Okay. And now I'm going to move on to the pupillary response. So with a pen light, I'm going to shine a light just really quickly in front of her pupils or eyes to see if they dilate in response to the light, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye to make sure it's equal. Okay, so they're both equal and reactive to light. And now I'm going to keep this and do my eye tracking. So I'm going to hold the pen close to her face and go in several different directions and making sure that both of the eyes are moving at the same time and there's no lagging or skipping, which could indicate some other problems. So I'm going to keep this right here and then just follow the pen with your eyes, don't move your head. Okay, so everything seems to be fine with her eye tracking. No lag or skipping or anything. And now we're going to test vision with using the Snellen eye chart. Okay, so if you could stand up and then go maybe about 20 feet from the eye chart that's behind the camera. There is good. So you're going to cover, or you're gonna make sure that they don't have glasses or contacts in, you don't have contacts in. Okay. Actually, no, you do this with their contacts. Okay, so you cover one eye, and then you're going to start at line 6, and then read from left to right.
PECFD. Is that the one? No, it's line 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
EDFCZP.
Okay, and so she got that line right, so I'm going to move down to line 7.
FELOPZD.
Okay, and then line 8.
DEFPOTEC.
Yeah. Okay, so with that eye, she got down to the 8th line, which is 20/20 vision, which means she can see what the average person can see at 20 feet, just fine, at 20 feet. And so now you're going to cover the opposite eye and then read line 6.
EDFCZP.
Line 7.
FELOPZD.
Yeah, and then the last line.
DEFPOTEC.
Yeah, and so she got all 3 of those correct, and that means she has 20/20 in her other eye as well. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is the retinal exam, or the retina exam with the ophthalmoscope. So you can go ahead and take a seat again. So I found my number earlier, or both of my numbers, the short distance and the long distance. And for the long one, my number was a red -2. So that's the one that I'm going to use to examine the retina. And you want to get really close to the patient and make sure that you're stabilizing yourself as well as the patient so they don't move, or you don't accidentally bump into them or something like that. And you want to make sure that they're comfortable as well as making sure that you're comfortable as well. And then you want to make sure that they're focusing on an object that's straight ahead, centered, and stable. All right, so first I'm going to look into the right eye. So just focus on that picture frame right in front. Okay. And what you're looking for in this is just, you're going to examine the retina, see if there's any possible defects or something, and then you look for the fovea as well. So the same thing, just focused on that picture. I'm going to do the other one. Okay. And that's it.